washed hair, did all that. So here we are. And I got a package in from Colleen Rothchild with her new hair products. And they sent over this really super nice microfiber towel. Like, this thing is heavy, but in like the best way. Like, it's thick and huge. It's huge. I never come across cotton, like microfiber towels this big. So I'm really tickled with that. I think they have them for individual purchase. I'm sure it's why they sent it to me. But anyway, yeah, my hair is sufficiently towel dried. And we're going to test out the new little hair cream she sent. Where did I put it? Love when I hide things from myself, which is constantly. Yeah, this is the Colleen Rothchild Protect and Perfect Styling Cream for all hair types. So that's what the box looks like, and some of the claims here is it's lightweight leave-in treatment, uses a blend of shea, a type of butter I cannot pronounce, to help defend against heat and humidity. Girl, we need that here. Smoothing hair while maintaining body and movement. Argan and moringa oil help protect, shine, tame flyaways without weighing hair down. Perfect before air and blow drying. Okay, so I'm actually going to kind of air dry my hair for a little while, and then I might go in with my little Revlon styler and dry my hair. It says apply evenly to towel dried hair from root to end, style as usual. And this contains niacinamide, biotin, panthenol, kokum butter, shea butter, the butter I can't pronounce, argan oil, moringa oil, sacha, another oil that I cannot pronounce. So I'll just show you that so you can just read down that list. So yeah, it's got some good benefits in there, so that's nice. And says life is short, make every beautiful hair flip count. Alright, so here's what the product looks like. I've got I stuck some earrings in the box as it's wrangling around. Here is the tube. Nice, very pretty aesthetic with all the Colleen Rothchild stuff. Has that really lovely aesthetic. Very spa, but cool girl vibes. Knock everything down while I get my little wet comb. And I'm going to start at the bottom and just kind of work my way up gently. Because I have very tangly hair. I'm letting my skincare soak in at the moment. Oh, and we've got a Sephora haul to go through, a Colored Raine haul, and a couple of goodies from Walgreens to show you as well. So these have some fun content this week to show you guys. And I am going to be filming with the Colored Raine stuff today, which I'm very excited about. Spoiler, it's right back there, the PR box. Yes, I bought the PR box. When something's bee themed and they have like the full PR kit, I'm gonna get it. I think the only one that I didn't get, like that was available in a full PR box, was back in the day when ColourPop put theirs out. That little mini Wet n Wild one that I wasn't that into. The sweetest, I can't remember what it was even called. Oh, the Naked Honey. I didn't get the PR box for it because that was expensive at the time. That was way out of my price range to buy PR boxes. But this one was actually pretty affordable for the whole PR box. It was, I think $68, and then I had a discount code. So it ended up being like $58. I didn't realize Colored Raine was as affordable as it is. I don't know why I was thinking that they were those more expensive like indie brands, but they're actually quite reasonably priced, kind of like ColourPop pricing. For the most part, a couple things, maybe like a $1 more here and there. But yeah, very similar to like a ColourPop price. So to me, that's affordable in my little world. But yeah, like buying like big PR boxes a lot of times when they're available is just kind of out of the question to me. Because they're usually like well over $150. And I'm like, okay, no. And I don't always want everything in a PR box. The Urban Decay one, I would love to have gotten the honey one. It was just, at that time, there was no way I was spending that much. So I have very tangly hair, so it takes me a good little while to get it all brushed out. But I start at the bottom and just work up. And this is conditioned and detangled previously. That's just the way my hair has always been since I was a kid. It's very tangle prone hair. For now, most of the tangles are out anyway. Okay, so let's go with this cream here. I didn't know if she had hair products, so this is new to me. I just knew she had skincare and like some body care. I've got a new chair in here and it's so much more comfortable. It was one of my dad's dining chairs, which for some reason he had like conference room chairs for dining chairs. I don't know why, but he was giving them away, and so I took 2. Okay, so here's the cream. Just kind of looks like a lotion, typical styling cream. Ooh. Oh my god, that smells heavenly. It smells like expensive perfume. Oh, that smells beautiful. Creamy feeling, obviously. It's a cream. Alright, I'm just going to rake this through. I'm going to start at the bottom and kind of work up. And I'm just using this by itself today because I want to see what it does. Oh god, this smells so good. It has like a patchouli scent to it. Like a warm, woodsy, natural smell. And fuck yeah, I love that. Yeah, very patchouli smelling. I wonder if she makes fragrances because good god, this smells like absolute heaven. It's not an overly feminine fragrance, but it does have a very perfume smell to it. Kind of, yeah, patchouli. If you're a fan of patchouli scents, you're gonna love the way this smells. Like it smells like patchouli oil, like very organic smelling in the best way. I don't always care for things that I would describe as organic because to me they can go kind of medicinal smelling, which isn't a favorite, but this smells like patchouli. I love just straight up like patchouli oil as like perfume or a cologne type of vibe. It's one of my favorite scents. I'm just taking a tiny bit more here just to kind of go up to the top. I don't want to put too terribly much at my root because I don't know how it performs. Okay, I'm gonna get that little comb through. Oh, it did help kind of detangle a little bit. I think my comb's going through much smoother. So that's nice. That's very nice. It does feel, hair just feel good. It feels good wet. So we'll see. I'm gonna let it get a little more dry before I blow dry because I like it to be about 75% dry beforehand. Man, that smells beautiful. This brand just has my heart. Like, everything I've tried has been so good and so lovely. Just a lovely experience all around to use. Not just that it's good skincare, it's just a good experience too. So yeah, very nice. Happy with that so far. We'll see how it looks when I dry my hair. That's going to be the obvious ultimate test. And this microfiber towel, I mean, it's my wingspan. Lovely, lovely towel. Very thick, good material. Very effective. So yeah, that's cool. All right, let me show you what I got from Colored Raine real quick here. I got the Queen Bee PR kit. I did purchase this with my own money, and it opens up a little magnetic closure here on the side, and within you have all the product. So yeah, excited about that. Let me show you what came in it real quick. There will be a full video going through all the details. But within the PR kit, you got 2 lipsticks, 2 of their liquid matte lipsticks in the shades Beautiful and Honey I'm Home. I don't know why I could not read that. It was kind of hard to read the font. But yeah, very pretty packaging. Has a little bee on the front. Nice. This feels very much like ColourPop packaging right here. So yeah, we'll be trying those out. I'm going to swatch them in the video, my review. And you also get 2 corresponding lip liners here that aren't quite the exact same shade. They're like a little deeper. Yeah, that's what those look like in those 2 shades. And they have pretty little detailing on them as well. Very nice, very nice. Also feels very similar to ColourPop packaging. And you get the palette. The palette is so pretty. Okay, so here's the palette. And it does this business when you move it, which is cool. And this has nice, cardboard packaging. Feels very sturdy. Feels, again, very similar to ColourPop or any other brand that makes palettes. They all kind of are like this. You do have a nice mirror within. Inside you have 6 shades. Gorgeous, vibrant yellow. The shades do have embossing on them. They have like a little bee. It's just not picking up on camera. One like multi-chrome right here, and then a duochrome. No, this is not a duochrome. And then a really beautiful metallic with a few kind of micro shimmers in it that kind of give it a duochrome effect. But yeah, and the rest are mattes. Gorgeous. Very beautiful deep black shade. I swatched these and the swatches stained my arm. So I think that's showing some pretty good quality here. Like, I think these are going to be very pigmented, very fun to use. This shade is absolutely stunning. It looks green right now, and then it can go gold, and then it flashes to fuchsia if you turn it a certain way. So I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to get it to show the fuchsia flash there. Very pretty. And this one does have a hint of that fuchsia flash within, just not nearly as strong. It's just a gorgeous, very metallic. So yeah, very excited about this palette. I'm going to be doing a look with it today. Jumping over to Walgreens real quick because it's right in front of me. They finally got some stuff in that I've been wanting for a while and just didn't want to order online or go to Walmart to get, or it was always out of stock. So first thing is the Maybelline Perfector Instant Age Rewind Perfector, the 4-in-1 Glow Makeup. I've wanted this since it came out, and it was only at Ulta. Always sold out in my local Ulta. Sold out half the time online, so I just never could get my hands on it. Lo and behold, it's just sitting on a shelf at Walgreens. No display necessarily. Like, they just had some random Maybelline products just on the shelf, where there would be like a display. Like the little like new in section at Walgreens. These were just sitting there. It's like, hell yeah. So I immediately snatched up the shade. I think this is Fair Light. It looks kind of deep, but I think these are quite sheer. So yeah, very excited about that. Gonna be testing that out today as well. And they got the little collection from Milani in that is the like floral collection, which I wanted this shade called Poppy, and I did not want to go all the way to Walmart and get it. And half the time I don't think my Walmart had this range or these shades anyway, any of my local ones, and it just isn't worth the trouble to go to Walmart for me. I fucking hate Walmart. The big Walmarts I hate. Anyway, or you could order these from the Milani website, and I was not going to order one lipstick. So here we are. The shade Poppy has come home to me because they had it in at Walgreens. I'm very excited. And I just remembered, I forgot to show you 2 more things from Colored Raine because I got the extended PR kit. It also came with this. The lipstick reminded me. It come with the 2 satin lipstick duo. Or it come with a satin matte lipstick duo in Busy Bee and Be Please. And these are very pretty. Like, the packaging is not like super luxe, but it's pretty. It's kind of transparent. It has this gorgeous like shift and iridescence to it, kind of like that eyeshadow does. And I think they're really, really pretty. So you have this shade here, which is Busy Bee. And these are different than the liquid lipsticks. Like, they're all kind of different shades and tones. They do appear different in swatch and on the lips, because I did kind of briefly swatch them just playing. But yeah, I like how it has that kind of velvet look on the outside, but these are like a very subtle satin. Like, I would think some brands would actually even call these a matte. Like, they're not super satiny. They're very traditional lipstick texture, which I like. This is a very, very pretty color. And then the other one we have here is Be Please. And it's a bit of a lighter shade. These are all in kind of a honey, like caramel, buttery tones. They're very pretty. Very, very pretty shades. Most of them do have more of a yellow undertone, but a couple of them have a bit more of a softer pink undertone like this one does in comparison. But they do all pretty much have that warmer undertone, or that yellowy warm undertone. Okay, put that to the side. Now, for Sephora. My Sephora order came in 2 orders, 2 deliveries, and they were all delayed. So that's why none of that was in the last vlog. And the first box I got, which contained the Melt Gemini 2 palette, which I have right here. Beautiful, beautiful palette. The box looked like it had been trampled, rained on, drop kicked to my front door. I don't know how this palette was not completely shattered. There was no protection in the box. This was just banging around in it. There was a piece of brown paper just sitting in there. That was it. That was it. This was some Ulta level shenanigans with the delivery. But much to my surprise and amazement, this arrived perfect. What the hell? I was so sure I was about to pull out an exploded eyeshadow palette out of that box, I had already geared myself up to be mad. But no, it's perfect. Perfect. I don't know how that happened. But isn't it pretty? I'm so excited to play with this. I think the Poppy lipstick is going to look so pretty with these murky greens on the end, which you know I'm excited about. And I love these shades right here. Like, they're warm, yet they're pinky. They're that warm rose, which I do enjoy more than the super cool mauvey roses. I like that this has that bit of warmth, almost like blood reddish tone in there. Very Lolita from KVD vibes, which I love. That's one of my favorite eyeshadows. It is such a beautiful color. So that arrived perfectly, and I got a little Ilia sample here. I think this was a code I got this with, or it may have been points. I think it was a code. So this is the Ilia True Skin Radiant Priming Serum. So I'm letting my skincare soak in so we can test this out today, because this looks really nice, and I just want to try something from Ilia. I don't know, that brand intrigues me. What else did I get? My point perk was this little Erin perfume here, which I like the top. It looks like lapis lazuli, kind of. It's like marbled, like a little gemstone on top, or like a little mineral. It's pretty. And this is a really pretty smelling perfume, but it's incredibly subtle. If you don't like overpowering perfumes, this is the one. It is the most subtle, sophisticated fragrance. It takes a lot to smell it. I got it because it's honeysuckle, Mediterranean honeysuckle. And I thought it'd be really pretty, like, summer fragrance for me. And it's just the softest, sweet, floral scent. And it's very pretty. It's very kind of fresh, springtime, summer vibes. Like, it's beautiful. Beautiful fragrance. It's just very, very subtle. Like, I could use a little bit more from it. Like, it could have a little bit more kick to me. But it's pretty. And I do like it. And then finally, in the second order, the Nouveau palette arrived, which I'm very excited about this one too. This is like the most kind of tame, colorful palette. But there's something about this that I thought was just so freaking beautiful. Like, this is such an elegant palette. I love this mossy color, and this gives me modern Renaissance vibes from back when ABH was putting out the palettes like this. So yeah, it brings back that kind of era to me, which was my favorite time of ABH, was when Subculture and the palettes like this were coming out. And yeah, this kind of gives me those feels again, and it's very pretty. This is like a textured linen vibe, and then inside you have these gorgeous shades. Like, they're soft, but they also are deep and murky and just unique. It's a very unique color story to me. And you have this pop of wisteria right here. Very pretty. Let's see. This shade Lily is a duochrome. Like, it looks like just kind of a coppery, soft, goldy shade. But it has a purple kind of reflect in it, which is pretty. Or like a, yeah, kind of a wisteria reflex. So they tie in really nicely together. And like these three shades, gorgeous together. Then you get some kind of murky greens here, which I love. Or a murky green up here. This like a deep sage. You get this metallic, kind of a satin metallic. Yeah, more of a satin shade right here. That's like a blackened brown. You've got a blue brown shade right here in Peacock, which shifts to like more of a browny red color, but it's kind of subtle. Quite similar to the shade, one of the shades in the Jackie Aina palette. Very common shade. Everyone has it. But then you have these really pretty, very soft kind of olivey tones right here. And then this gorgeous sage green on the end and some beautiful matte shades. I'm excited. I'm very excited to play with that. It is so pretty. Like, I think it's such a sophisticated, kind of an elevated palette. Like, it has the color in it, but it's not in your face. It is quite different. And yeah, I like the nuance within that palette and within the colors. It, to me, screams just grown up, pretty nice. Okay, so is that all my haul stuff that I wanted to show you? I think it is. My sister-in-law also sent us a candle that looks like a tombstone, which is so cute. That arrived, and I got a pair of sunglasses, which I'll also insert a picture of from Discount Glasses. But yeah, the candle, I am so surprised, did not melt on its way here because it's so freaking hot. But yeah, it arrived perfect condition too. So yeah, that is what is up today. I'm gonna do a video with these new Colored Raine products, get that edited and get that up for Friday, which I think it should be up before this vlog goes up. That's the plan. So I will see you guys in a little while, and I'll show you what look I come up with and all that jazz. Oh, don't start yawning. Don't start yawning now, girl. I got up at 3:30 today. No, 3. It was right at 3. My alarm is set for 6. So anyway, hopefully we don't burn out too early. I'm already hot. I think that's just from my bath. But my hair is catching under my nail polish. Ooh, I hate that. I'm gonna let my hair get a little bit more dry for a minute and then move on to doing a little bit of makeup. But, well, you know, since my skincare has soaked in, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on some of this Ilia and see what it looks like. So here's a look before the Ilia goes on. This is a radiant priming serum. It's meant to firm and smooth, aloe infused. I did put a little bit on the back of my hand and it felt lovely. It's kind of a cloudy formula. Just do a couple of drops here. Goes a long way. This little sample will probably last quite a while. So I'm just gonna work that in. Feels nice, feels like skincare. Is there a difference? You tell me, because I'm just looking in the viewfinder. Feels good. It feels like a thinner, less powdery, like hydrating version of the Hourglass Mineral Veil. To me, it seems like a product that's not doing anything, but it might be doing something. I don't know. Put a little bit on my forehead here. It does spread and go a very long way, so I think a bottle of this would last you quite a long time. It feels nice. It does feel good on the skin. Let's see. Does it look smoother? Ooh, it feels smoother. It has a slight tack going on, but a smooth feeling. It feels like I've put a primer on, but in a really nice way. It feels a little velvety. Very pleasant feel. But did it do anything? That is the question. You know, it does look smoother. Yeah, looks like slightly kind of airbrushed. I don't think it's like changing my world, you know, rocking my world here, like doing anything crazy magical, but it does look pretty. Yeah, so it does kind of smooth things out and look kind of firming, I guess. I don't know. My face doesn't really need firming. It's fat. That firms it. That's one thing I go for. My eyes could use a little firmness. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty. So, okay. I'll have a little thing to test out with you guys, but the rest of the day, though, I have planned to film these videos, and then I'm gonna import them and probably start to edit them. We're gonna cook some dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna make some pad thai. I got a little pad thai kit. Been wanting that, so I think that's what I'm gonna do for dinner. I started today off with like a big for me breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person, but I woke up and I was like, fuck, I'm hungry. And I want some cereal so bad. I've been craving cereal for like the last week. Do you ever get that where you just want some fucking cereal? I don't buy cereal very often because to me, cereal's very much loaded with sugar and junk. And to me, my personal opinion, I don't think cereal's very healthy. But I crave it and I want it. I love it. Cereal is one of my favorite things in the world, and I deprive myself from it. But every now and then, I let myself have a box as a treat. And normally, I go for Raisin Nut Bran, which is the most boring cereal ever, but I fucking love Raisin Nut Bran. But they didn't have any at Super One last night, but they had the blueberry mini wheats. Frosted mini wheats, which is my other favorite. So I got some of that, and I had like a bowl of that this morning, and then I ate a banana. And I've drank most a cup of coffee, and I feel so full. Oh, it bloated right all up on me. That's another reason like I don't do much for breakfast, is that I get full and then I don't want to do anything. I just get fat and happy and sleepy. So I try not to eat like a whole lot when I first get up. Sometimes a lot of times I don't eat when I first get up. I'll do maybe a smoothie if I'm feeling hungry. Some mornings I do wake up really hungry depending what time I ate and how much dinner I had the night before. Because another thing is I don't eat a huge amount of dinner either. I think I just eat like snacks. That's my problem, is like the midday eating. And Twizzlers have become an addiction for me lately. I don't know what it is about those damn little vaguely strawberry flavored HDMI cables that I love so much, but there's something very satisfying about chewing them that I just like to munch on them. But otherwise, anyway, I was just like, I need cereal. So last night I went and got some, and man, I enjoyed eating that bowl. But now I'm like, oh, I got kind of a tummy ache because I ate too much and it was nothing but fiber. It was straight meat than a banana. So my stomach's like, girl, what? Ooh, Bonjour. Bonjour is code that me and Lila have for when we need to use the bathroom, like an emergency situation, like I need to go home kind of bathroom thing. We just look at each other and say, bonjour. It's from a meme of I think it was a polar bear coming up a slide, and it said when the coffee hits or something. It was some funny meme, and me and her just could not stop laughing at it. So now we have bonjour moments, we call that now. I'm sure the French people love that. I feel like my hair is drying pretty quickly. Yeah, I think we're definitely gonna have some nice sleek hair today. But yeah, I'm sitting here doing like a blowout today, but I have been doing some research on my hair type, because last vlog I was doing curly girl stuff and using that mousse from Bumble and Bumble. And so I started researching and looking at 2A, 2B hair and like kind of how to treat it. And one thing I do need is a diffuser. For one. I lost the diffuser for my hair dryer about 10 years ago. Oh my god, I've had this hair dryer for 10 years. Have I had that long? Oh, I bought it for our house. I think we still lived at the apartment when I bought it. That poor hair, I don't use it very often and it smells, so I don't use it. But so that's my next goal, is just to get a new decent hair dryer with a diffuser on it. Anyway, I'm rambling. It helps me kind of get warm up for filming, to ramble a little bit, you guys, vlog style. I had a touch of insomnia and just sleep issues, so I was gonna film yesterday, but then I got, of course, exhausted in the morning, and then couldn't sleep though, but then just didn't have energy to film, so laid there and read for God knows how many hours. I had a cool dream last night. I dreamed about going to space. I think it's time for another haircut. My hands are looking a little scraggly. Definitely use a hair trim. But yeah, I dreamed last night that I was traveling somewhere and we were doing like suborbital traveling, which I don't even know if that doesn't exist as far as commercial travel. I think that's more of a fighter jet thing. Like they get pretty high. But in a lot of the sci-fi books I read, suborbital travel is like a big, like the way you get places super fast, right? And I dreamed that we had like a layover at an international space station, and it was just like this crazy awesome airport in the sky. It was a pretty fun dream. And yeah, I dreamed about that, and I was with my brother, and we were trying to find like somewhere to go smoke. Something I dreamed about. But yeah, we were trying to find like, do they have a smoking section up here? And apparently they did. It's such a strange thing, but like you had to go into like this weird gravity area where the air pressure was different. But you didn't have spacesuits or anything. It was like just normal everyday travel. But it was like at the airport where they have like the weird like smoking section off to the side with the little built-in lighters on the trash cans. Y'all have that in your airports? Anyways, it's such an odd thing to dream. But yeah, it was fun though. And then I dreamed about his old house, which was the house that I lived next door to. I dream about those houses a lot. I think just because I lived there my whole life in that area. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and let my hair get a little bit drier. It's almost there. Blow it out, film, and I will see you guys in the afternoon. Finished up filming for today. We have started one video that's going to be ongoing. Did a review, did a first impression. This is a look with the Queen Bee palette and collection from Colleen Rothchild. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. But yeah, this is the look we did. My hair. I've got my hair dry now. Let me grab my brush. It does need brushing. It still smells so good. And look how easily it's brushing out. It's not getting all tangly on me. Hell yeah. Usually when I do my hair straight, it's just, or leave it down for any amount of time, it is just a frizz ball. Look at that. Look at that. And look, it's so shiny. Nice. Very nice. I think this is a pretty good little product, and my hair doesn't feel weighed down or necessarily super flat or anything like that. I have very thin hair that doesn't have good volume in it anyway, so I think with the combination of using like my root spray or some volumizing spray, we might really be onto something with this, because I tend to have very thin, fine hair that needs all the help it can get with volume, but this just makes it feel very, very smooth. My ends don't look super fried, so that's cool. And yeah, it feels really nice. Really nice. But I just wanted to update you since I blow dried it and have been living in it for a little bit, how it's looking. But yeah, really pretty dang good. Feels very healthy. Wow, what am I gonna do for the rest of the day? Import footage and get started working on editing it. And I gotta make a thumbnail, get a video posted today. And yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of a busier afternoon at this point. It's like 11 right now. So that's what I'm gonna work on this afternoon and make dinner this evening. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a little while. Okay. I just got from a nap. Just a little nap. Oh gosh. But good morning again. I slept on my back at least, so I didn't mess my makeup up. I'm glad I didn't wash my face. I was about to like completely wash my face and be like, done makeup, gonna take just nap. And I'm glad I didn't, because my husband called me like 5 minutes ago, and he's like, hey, you wanna go meet a friend for dinner? Okay. That means I don't have to cook. But now I gotta kind of feel human again. I hate that about when you take a nap and you just feel like blah. When you wake up and my eyes kind of watery. So I gotta sort my face out really quick. I'm a little shiny. And kind of clean up under my eyes just a touch. And redo my lip and brush my hair. And then I actually have to put a bra on. And pants. It's too hot. It's too hot for all that. My poor husband has been climbing stairs all day in the heat outside, and he's like, my feet hurt. So he said, come on, take a shower still. That poor guy is just, oh, I do not want to be him this week in the heat and then having to be outside working and climbing flights of stairs. I don't want to climb flights of stairs in air conditioning, much less outside around hot equipment in hot summer. I don't know what the heat index is today, but I think tomorrow it's supposed to cool off at least and be rainy. But look how easy my hair is brushing out. That is not something my hair normally does. And it still smells good. Like I can still smell that patchouli in it. Oh, I love it. I'm obsessed. Dang it, Colleen Rothchild. Keep coming out with such good stuff and it smells so good and feels good. I'm gonna just do a quick little touch up here because, woo, girl, it's shiny. So shiny. Because I didn't powder a whole lot today. I used this, and then for some extra coverage, went in with some Age Perfect concealer and a little bit of the Balm foundation and just a touch of like some NARS powder. So I didn't really powder anywhere except under my eyes. too terribly much. So I'm gonna do some touch-up action. Back home. I forgot to take a picture of my dinner, but it's something you guys have seen a million times. It's tacos de carne asada. It was nothing special, street tacos. It's so hot. Like, I've been in the house about 30 minutes and I'm still sweating. But it's time to take the makeup off. It's like all I want now is just to have a clean face and be ready for bed. Yes, even though I had a nap, it was an insufficient nap. It was one of those naps that just make you more tired, which is all naps for me, and I don't know why I do this to myself. First step, get the hair out of the way and apply headband. I'm particularly fond of this Dr. Dennis Gross one because it's like that easy to put on. It's just so quick and easy, and it's super stretchy and soft. Very functional item. I never realized how functional one of these little terry cloth headbands would be and useful. I'm so like exhausted. To be fair, I did get up at like 3 in the morning and I had like a little nap and then got up again. So hopefully I'll sleep a little bit longer tonight. Alright, so I'm going to take the Sip and Glory Glow Your Mind makeup balm stuff here and just grab a little bit of this. This one, I really do like this one. It's very oily feeling and it's very pleasant. It's very smooth. It melts really quickly. It smells good. It smells like a flower shop. And just get everything all melted down. Just gonna rub into the lashes a bit here. Gently and break up mascara. This is a face halo. I think it's not actually brand name face halo. I don't know where I got it. But anyway, I like it because it feels nice. Cleanser, we're gonna use the Dr. Dennis Gross AHA BHA Daily Cleanser. I love this one. Really, really good cleanser. You don't need much. It's very thick. The viscosity, which is, I don't know, I like that. I like the really thick face washer. Let's look at all the residual. This one doesn't like lather up super crazy unless your hands are really, really wet. Alright, I'm going with the clean side here. Alright, and we'll rinse my face off. Face is rinsed, teeth are brushed. Put my cleansers away. I don't always sit here and do my cleanser. I usually stand at the sink, but it's hard to film at that angle. Alright, and for skincare, we're going to start with the Dr. Dennis Gross 2-step system here. This is the Universal Daily Peel. We're going to do step 1, which is exfoliate and smooth. This stuff is magic. This is, I think, I contribute to my drastic improvement in my skin. Like, huge improvement. As far as clogged pores, acne, fine lines, this has made a enormous difference. And just the overall like texture of my skin, like hyperpigmentation. It's little miracle wipes, man. I wish they were a little more affordable. I will admit that, because I don't know, it just feels like you use them up kind of quick, but they are so nice. I kind of got where I use them every other day too, instead of every day. I want to get the extra strength and do that with them, where I do them every other day. Kind of stretch it out a little bit. I just really want to try the extra strength ones. Should get all right in here where they get a lot of congestion. Alright, and that has to hang out for 2 minutes on the face. I do bring it kind of under here, so I also get a bit of acne under there and around my ears, like the backs of my ears. And let that hang out for 2 minutes. Usually at this point I play with my phone and like watch TikTok for a little bit for the 2 minutes to kill time while I wait. While I wait for that, I'm gonna go ahead and put some dry shampoo in my hair. So I have fresh hair for tomorrow, using the Dove Care Between Washes, my favorite. It looks so I look crazy. Put the dry shampoo in at night before you go to bed. Your hair won't get as oily during the night from like sweat and stuff. And you have really good volume in the morning also. Yeah, especially if you spray like the back right under here. That's where I tend to get kind of, hair gets stringy and kind of greasy from sweating in the summer, and just, I don't know, I get really hot when I sleep sometimes, and that really does help with that. Also because I'm hot and I just want my hair off my neck. Okay, now we'll go in with the step 2. This is the anti-aging neutralizer. And I just do this one everywhere. I did the first wipe on the jaw, neck, basically everywhere. Right, and I'm gonna take one of my little rock capsules here, or ampules. This is the Line Smoothing Night Serum capsule. I don't know where my top went. It's around here somewhere. But I think these are so cute. They're just fun. They are fun to open. And just take whatever's inside and kind of distribute it around my face. And rub that in. Bring whatever is left down the neck. I think those are pretty effective also. They're very nice. Rock is actually really good more affordable skincare. Okay, next step is the Dr. Dennis Gross Daily Moisturizer. So you're gonna add a little moisture in. This one's pretty lightweight. So just take a little pump of that. Work it in to bring some juicy hydration back. Oops, forgot to do my eye cream. Okay, we'll do that next. And eye cream, I like my Sunday Riley here. This is the 5-star something rather it rubbed off. My nail polish also abandoned ship except for one pinky today. So that's cool. And this is one you can bring onto the lid and brow bone. And I just bring the residual wherever around the base. And lastly, I'm going to go in with some of the Dr. Dennis Gross Advanced Retinol Ferulic Acid Intense Wrinkle Cream on top. So this is more of a heavy product. I just do it last. And only a small amount. It's another one you really don't need much of. Like, it goes a long way. Is this an excessive amount of product? Skincare? Yeah. But I really like layering up products and just stacking the deck when it comes to skincare, because why not? It's not hurting me. I do bring some down the neck, of course, too. If I wouldn't wear my t-shirt, I would pull it down onto my chest. But I have a t-shirt on, and it's kind of hard to do that. Okay, and if I'm feeling extra dry, like my nose is a bit dry today, I'm gonna put a little bit of the iceramide just in my little dry spots, which is right here. And some peeling on my nose. A bit of dryness going on there, like just dry skin flaking. Okay. Just for some added extra hydration. Alright, and that is skincare done for the night. Let's put a little bit of lotion on the arms really quickly. I'm going to use my Radiance Renewal. This is from Gold Bond. I love this stuff. It is so nice. So hydrating. And I'm going to mix a touch of my Tantologist with it. This is the Face and Body Drops. So I just go ahead and open that and get it ready to go. Grab a little scoop of lotion, enough for both arms. This one, again, it really doesn't take much. Take some of the drops and mix them together. Just hit the arms and just gives a little bit of color. It's a nice kind of in-between self-tanner thing. To me, like, it's a good way to kind of keep your self-tanner on a little bit longer. Is going in with this on top, like 2 days in of having done self-tanner, you know, it starts to fade. This kind of just extends it a little bit longer, gives you just a nice little bit of color, and you're hydrating the crap out of your skin, so kind of cannot complain there. And it just keeps my arms looking a little bit bronzed. And you, of course, do this through the whole body. And go ahead and, you know, apply it to legs. Everywhere else, I'm just not in the mood. I don't want to feel stinky because it's so hot. It's bad enough I got it in my arms. But also, my skin's dry, so that is it for my little nighttime routine. Cool. Now I'm gonna go chill out, watch some YouTube videos, and get ready to snoodle up in bed with my pumpkin and my husband. Alright, I'll see y'all tomorrow if I do anything of interest. Good morning, guys. It is a lovely raining morning here, and it's 73 degrees. Oh my goodness. I got up and it felt cool. I went outside at around 4 when I got up, and it was like the same temperature outside as it was in the house. What? And it wasn't super humid either, and it rained all night, so it felt really nice. Anyways, I've already done dishes this morning. I just finished doing rough cuts on a video and gathering up images for thumbnail, for inserts, and all that to put into the video. And yeah, I got to film a little look to throw into this video, a second look, and I need to get the nail polish off my nails. Oh my goodness, before I freaking forget. And just made up my to-do list for today. And I'm just sitting here. Pumpkin is so snugged up to me like a little sweetheart today. She's had her little head on my leg, just being an angel. Just an absolute little angel today. But yeah, I've got to make the little inserts, which doesn't take me too terribly long to do. Well, it's like a little tedious doing that because it's pulling information from the website, plugging it in onto the insert things that I have pop up in the videos, like they're like information. It's basically a PowerPoint. I use PowerPoint templates, in fact. Or presentation templates is what they're called on Canva. And yeah, I just copy paste information in. I have my fonts already selected and stuff that I use, like all the same kind of fonts and everything for continuity's sake. I like everything to match and have a running theme throughout all my videos with my kind of style. Yeah, I feel like feels elevated when you do that, not do different crazy fonts every video and different elements. But I woke up right at 4, like just before my husband's alarm went off. I think it was like 3:59. My eyes popped open, which I'm happy I slept that long. I'm like, heck yeah. Okay, cool. We are back on our schedule, and we're gonna try not to take a nap today. When I get the afternoon sleepies, I'm gonna go make a fucking cup of coffee and not lay down, and I'm gonna try to get work done. But I just made out a to-do list, which is gonna consists of editing this video, getting it ready and finished for tomorrow. Film a second little look, which I think I'm gonna do is kind of a reel, and then just have the pictures to insert into the video. I have to do a product picture with some sunglasses. I have a little review that I want to do of the Maybelline 4-in-1 Glow CC whatever Instant Age Rewind, ridiculously long name product. Fold clothes. I do need to fold some clothes. Oh my god, I have gotten off my clothes folding so bad. And then I have to cook dinner and throw a little insert into another video so I can get exported. But yeah, this is a Thursday, and I usually have got most of my work done by Thursday. But I don't know, since my husband's schedule changed, my week starts later in the week. Like, he goes back to work on a Tuesday, which has somehow become my Monday. And I don't know why that made it feel so weird, even though previously he was going to work on Wednesdays. Like, I don't know what changing to Tuesday changed in my head. But it's just, it always throws me off. Oh, gosh. I don't have any plans for the rest of the week that I know of. Of anything interesting until next week. It's just mostly gonna be some filming, working, and just kind of feeling good, doing things around the house. I've been not great with like my routines and stuff because my back's been hurting, and that just kind of sent everything into a spiral of not wanting to do anything because it hurt. And then my freaking carpal tunnel in my hand apparently is carpal tunnel on top of arthritis in my little phalanges. I noticed I was having some pain like right here, and it hurt when I tried to open the car door, a few things, and it kind of just, the scrunching my hair, doing, for curly hair stuff, set it off to another level. I think I mentioned that last vlog, to where it started hurting like into here, into this part of my hand, and going down my wrist. And for a couple days, like, I couldn't even pick anything up. I couldn't button my jeans. It hurt that bad. I had to get my husband to button my jeans. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up and go film my video. I'll see you guys later on. I am gonna make the pad thai tonight because I fucking want my pad thai. Alright. Bye. we're up early again and getting our day started, being productive humans this week. We're doing good this week. I'm proud of myself. I got on the day schedule. I've stayed on it for a few days now. Hell yeah, cheers. Today's plan is accompany Lila to her doctor's appointment. It's just kind of a thing now. She doesn't even need me with her at this point. It's just kind of our thing. We go and get lunch afterwards. It's what you do when you're over 30. Yes, I'm working on my coffee, had a smoothie, and I'm catching up on Jamie Genevieve videos right now. I was just listening to them while I was putting my face on. I did just kind of dip into a couple of shades from the ABH Nouveau palette. I just used a bit of this one right here, Yall, and these two mattes very lightly. I just wanted to feel the texture and see how it did. And yeah, waterproof mascara because it's gonna be a hot day. And another thing, me and this, we're not getting along. I was so excited about this thing and we're struggling. So what I have found is that I can apply it to the perimeter of my face and it wears fine, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't really give me the glow the Flawless Filter does. It doesn't sit as pretty on the skin. This is not Flawless Filter. I don't know where they get off saying this has like a primer in it. To me, it emphasizes texture. I've had some issues with it getting kind of weird and patchy on me yesterday. I had to wash my face and start over on my makeup because it got real like cakey and patchy and gross, like right in my T-zone. First day I used it, it looked awful on my nose, so I kept it to the perimeter, and I don't think you can see it because I've put highlighter and stuff on, but with Flawless Filter, I don't have any of those issues. This like doesn't set down and just kind of got gooey feeling. I don't know. I'm gonna experiment with it, and I'm gonna do a full review. I also keep forgetting that I want to really like dive into this product and try it out because I didn't like the way it looked in my pore area either. But yeah, and I've been, try this with primers. I've been messing with it. It just, we did not get along. But anyways, today it looks good because I only put it like right here. And the rest of the face is my Age Rewind foundation serum. Skin looks really good today though, because that's not all over it. I have a hair stuck to my forehead. Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna kill some time until time to go. I don't really have anything to do at the moment. It's only like 6 a.m. We're not leaving until like 8, so I think I'm gonna play some Sims. I have got my work done for the week for the most part. I've got video ready to go up today. It's the weekend. I'm gonna kind of chill. Well, it's Friday, so weekend. And I'll probably get a little work done when I get home this evening or this afternoon. But I just want to enjoy my morning and just have a nice, quiet, peaceful morning. I still have to like put my pants and bra on. I always do it like the last minute. I don't know why I do that to myself. But wait till the last minute. Also, I'm enjoying my new chair in here. New old chair. It is so nice. The only thing is that it's not a rolly chair or like a spinny chair. So I do have to kind of like move it out of the way to get into my cabinet behind me. But that's okay. It's okay. Because comfort. My back isn't screaming at me, but my hip is. But that's because I slept wrong. Anytime I sleep on my back, my hip just gets really mad. I don't know what that is. Why is that? Sleeping on my back? But yeah, I've got like that catch in my hip again. So we gotta just hope for that to work out. It's so weird. As I was talking to my friend Kara, same thing. She's got the same thing. She's got scoliosis too. And me and her basically compare like health notes. Because we tend to like have the same health problems or same physical problems at the same time. It is so funny. We have like the same list. Just it's so weird. And we always seem to like be struggling with it at the same time. like our like moon signs or something synced up. Like, I don't know what that is. But yeah, that's gonna be my plan for right now. And yeah, maybe I'll take you along if we do anything exciting. I'm not anticipating really doing anything too exciting. The girls went out last night and I didn't want to go. I cooked dinner. I cooked the pad thai, which was delicious. It's just one of them little kits from Walmart. It's not authentic pad thai, believe me. It's just some sauce, and I doctor up the meat with some sesame oil and some soy sauce, and I just play and make a very sodium heavy meal. But yeah, that was so good. I'm craving. I want more of it. I feel like I just didn't make enough. Like, there wasn't enough in the kit, like noodles. So I had just mostly meat. I want more. And me and my husband and Pumpkin were in bed before the sun went down. Because I didn't take a nap, and he's had a rough week at work. So we were just both like, you want to go to bed at 7:30? I mean, the sun was going, I think it was 8. You could see a little bit of light coming through. I was like, we're so exciting on this Thursday night while my friends were at a bar hanging out. We were like in bed by 8. Got our alarm set, reading a little bit of my book. I'm on the second book in the Altered Carbon, or well, I think it's called the Takeshi Kovacs series or stories. I can't remember what it's referred to, but it's the books that the show Altered Carbon's based on. Way different than the show, mind you. Like, the show is almost cutesy, you know, like there's funny in it. The book doesn't have funny. It's very gritty, it's very dark and violent and graphic. The story isn't as, like, they definitely added a lot of stuff in the show, like some side stuff that was very cutesy and kind of fluffy and heartwarming-ish. None of it's not like that. And like the second book, I'm like, I don't think any of this is in the show. like there's no cute, funny AI, and like a lot of filler stuff I think is not in the show, or not in the book, that they put in the show. Just like side stuff that I guess it filled the show out, but I guess they were trying to make it a little more broadly appealing, because the book is very much just from Takeshi Kovacs' point of view, and he's, you know, this almost emotionless trained fighter, and like kind of, he's almost like a mercenary at this point, but not really. Like, he just kind of does whatever. And I still do like the book a lot, though. It's just different than the show. Like, I love the show, but it's really, I'm sucked into the book. I'm really enjoying it and seeing the story from a different kind of perspective. I really like the universe it's set in. I think it's kind of cool. But that first book is kind of special. And it's cool seeing like some of the lyrics from like gunship songs pop up. Or from a gunship song. They have the song called Woken Furies, which is the third book in the series. And they kind of quote the book a little bit within the song. And the song is very much kind of, it's a romantic song, but it's set in the Altered Carbon universe. And I kind of like to think it's about Ortega. And it's just nice. And it's such a good song. I love that one. That's what I've been meaning to listen to, because I just kind of wanted to hear it again. I went and like just kind of scrolled through the lyrics just to, because I was recognizing bits in the book. Anyway, the first one definitely kind of has a bit more of a compelling story to it so far. Interested to see the third one, because I think that they compress elements from the second and third book into the second season of Altered Carbon. There was supposed to have been a third season, which is kind of disappointing. I saw that Aaron Paul is going to be joining the newest season of Black Mirror. I'm excited about that new season. I enjoyed the Black Mirror for the most part. Like, there were some episodes I didn't care for because it's a different story every, episode. So some of them were just less interesting than others. I loved the one with Miley Cyrus because they covered Head Like a Hole as a pop song, which was freaking awesome, and that was a good story. My favorite one, though, is still that was very like vaporwave, and I cannot think of the Sin Juniper, maybe was the episode. I'll put it on the screen. Which one? That one's still my absolute favorite. About basically it's people being uploaded and having like the afterlife type of situation. I always love stuff like that. I think that's such a interesting concept of like the show Upload. I think that's such an interesting concept. I love that show. I think it's cute, and I like that they handle it very humorously and made it a comedy. That's always been something very interesting to me, is like immortality type of things, and through technology. Like I saw Facebook Meta is talking about like creating AIs based on your dead relatives kind of thing, where you can talk to them based on like people's Facebook profiles. You know what mine would be though? It would just be talking in memes, but I don't really use it for anything other than like keeping it with friends. I don't post anything on there except for sharing the occasional meme. And like I don't make statuses anymore, but I thought that was really strange that like Meta's talking about kind of creating like a construct of you, but it's not you. It's not your consciousness. That's what's kind of cool about, or is cool about Altered Carbon and stuff like that, because it is your actual consciousness, and they found like a way to work it into like being a machine, because our brains are kind of like are organic computers. I do kind of feel that way, like we are like organic computers. It's a weird thing, and trying to like reconcile that stuff with like spirituality and religion is really interesting, and that's a fascinating subject to me. Also, like Neuralink, I find very interesting. Do I want Neuralink? No, not right off the bat. You know, work them bugs out first, because oh no. But I think the concept of Neuralink is very, very interesting, and they're going to be going into human trials soon. What? We are living in that dystopian future, that cyberpunk future, but it's not nearly as fun as it is in the books. I'm not wearing really cool clothes and eating awesome noodles all the time. Like, where's my hover car? But I mean, we're getting close though. Like this is the beginning of that. Like with the corporations taking over. Like we're at the beginning. It's kind of exciting. My nerd brain is excited, even though a lot of it sucks. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm rambling about that. I love cyberpunk stuff, and I feel like in books they never go into the beginning. It's always, you know, already at that dystopian cyberpunk future. And I feel like we're at that beginning of it, and seeing it come about, like with Tesla and the, you know, automated vehicles and Neuralink, and I really love technology. And like the good capabilities that Neuralink has with like helping with brain diseases and nerve diseases and stuff like that, and like spinal issues. There's so much so much medical potential there. That's crazy. I love seeing advancements as far as like tech goes. That is one of the most exciting things to me. Like when Stern turned on the Hadron Collider thing, like I was like, oh boy, they're gonna move us to a new timeline. I hope it's better than the last time. Like I love jokes about that, but I'm also like interested to see what they do, you know, like what they learned. I still really can't glean like, but why are we doing this? Like that kind of stuff just fucking fascinates me. Like just seeing like how far computers have come, and like phones. I remember the first iPhone and I thought that was a piece of garbage. I'm like, who the fuck needs that? This thing half works. Especially in our area, like the signal and stuff wasn't good, the data. So it was, you're sitting there waiting for like 5 minutes to load a YouTube video on it. And it was so useless. And then like the advent of Wi-Fi, like just stuff like that is fascinating. I think it's really cool. And yeah, there's downsides to it, but I don't know. But I'm also like not excited about the idea of the metaverse. I think that is horrible and stupid and gonna be a downfall to humanity right there. We don't need to live in a virtual world. We live in a virtual world enough as it is with the internet. You need the tangible reality. I don't like the idea of that. I don't know. I just don't. Even though I think it's also cool with the immortality aspect of it. Like, will our consciousness one day just be transferred into meta? And is that really you? Does it have a soul? Then we get into the whole philosophical religious debate about it, which is just absolutely fascinating to me. In my head, I have reconciled science and God and all those things together. And I have a whole... It makes sense up here, but I can't explain it to you. I'm not a philosopher or good at articulating those types of things. That's a hard subject to talk about and have the right words to convey your idea. But in my head, it all makes sense. But that's a whole nother topic. And if you guys do want to like talk about that kind of stuff, I guess we can. I don't usually like to talk about that kind of thing anyway. That's not why I do YouTube. I'm not here to talk about deep talks and philosophy or any of that. Or I just like to talk about makeup mostly and keep it light and happy, because that's, I think, a nice respite from all that kind of stuff, is talking about makeup and just a little more kind of vapid stuff and having fun and talking about lifestyle and keeping it chill, because everything else is so dark. So not chill. So we need some chill. Yeah, if you got any thoughts on that though, let me know down below. How do you feel about like these crazy advancements in technology, and how do you feel about how that all plays into religion? I'm curious. I'm just curious about other people's opinions on that. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess put my clothes on, and I'm gonna play on the computer for a little bit until Lila texts me. And I will see you guys in a little while.